Welcome back to St. Mark's in Chesley. I'm Father Ed Wagner. I have the pleasure of being the pastor of this remarkable assembly of Christians here in this little town in Ontario. We keep a very full Holy Week here, and I wanted to explain it before we began it. We're going to begin with Palm Sunday in just a little while. The complete Holy Week is something that some parishes have always celebrated, and some parishes have no idea what it's all about. It is growing, though, as a prime mover in our spiritual connection with Christ. To celebrate that week, the whole week, beginning with Palm Sunday, going through Maundy Thursday, going through Good Friday, being part of the Easter Vigil, the first Easter celebration again of the Eucharist. This can be very, very powerful spiritually. We are in a great drama this week. It's the drama of our salvation and our redemption. And if we follow Jesus through this week, truly follow him through this week, we are changed. If I may use the comparison, any of us who are comfortable in watching plays, being part of plays, know what I'm talking about when I say this is a great drama, because somehow the audience and the actors in a drama come together and they're transformed together by that. This is what Holy Week is about. We've set the stage for Palm Sunday, as you can see. It will develop as the week goes on, and it will be particularly dramatic at the Easter Vigil. The full Holy Week begins with what we call Palm Sunday, but is now being called Palm Passion Sunday. And that's because not just the triumphal entry of Jesus into Jerusalem is being celebrated, but also his passion and death. The reason these two are linked contemporaneously now is because most people get to church on Sundays. They don't get to church during the week, including Good Friday now. So it's like Palm Passion Sunday is Holy Week condensed into one Sunday. Well, we're not doing that at St. Mark's this year because we are doing things virtually. And I thought this year we would spread it out as far as we could so that we do, in fact, journey with Jesus through the various steps of Holy Week until his triumphant rising again on Easter morning. We're going to be using the Gospel of John as our anchor. And that's unusual. Usually it's Matthew, Mark, or Luke. But I felt this year we should be hearing from St. John. We usually don't. We hear him in fits and starts through the church year. He's sprinkled through the church year. Let's hear what he has to say, his account of the events of Holy Week. For each of the gospel writers, remember, Holy Week was central. It's like they wrote their gospels backward. They started with Holy Week and then moved backwards into, well, for two of them, Christmas, as we say. But, it's that central fact of what happens in Holy Week that is what they're concerned with, and that's what we're concerned with, as I say now, using John's Gospel as our anchor. We begin with the Triumphal Entry into Jerusalem, Palm Sunday. Then we have quiet prayer. I have little 15-minute devotions through Holy Monday, Holy Tuesday, Holy Wednesday. Please join me for that. And then on Maundy Thursday, we have the great evening service. That's where we remember that Jesus washed the disciples' feet. Very profound act of humility. And instituted the Holy Eucharist. Do this for the recalling of me. And we've done it ever since. The Maundy Thursday liturgy is one half of the liturgy, which is completed on Good Friday. They're twins. And you start on Maundy Thursday, and then you're completed at the end of Good Friday. And that's when we sing the Passion. We sing St. John's Passion on that day, and we sing it because it's so important that it's hard to just say it. You have to sing it, and we're using traditional tones that have been used for 1,000 years. Then there's that quiet Saturday. It begins with just a few simple prayers at Jesus' tomb. He is resting. It's his Sabbath. And then in the evening, we begin to look forward to his rising with the great Easter Vigil. Half of that service is in candlelight, and it reminds us that in the early days of the faith, people were being baptized at a baptistry that was apart from the church. It wasn't actually incorporated into the church. And they would be baptized, and one by one, or family by family, they'd be coming in to join the other Christians now as full Christians. And during that time, there was singing, there was scripture from the Old Testament, there were litanies, and then as the sun started to creep through the east windows, the first Eucharist of Easter began. So we're going to do that this Easter. And I had been talking about Easter Day doing a simple service outside around the steps of the church. It looks like that's not going to be a smart idea. I mean, it's going to be a very nice day because we're still very much in COVID. And we are right now, as I speak, in Aaron Eldersley, in green, but that could change. And I think we have been very careful to follow what our friends in the healthcare professions are telling us to do. And I think it would be wise if we continue to do that and look forward to getting together in person sometime in the future. I'm hoping certainly by the fall. It all depends on the vaccinations and whether we can get this COVID under control. So, something of an explanation, and I pray you the very best of Holy Weeks.